Big Daddy. Live in NHTV. I like this. This is a good thing.
You came to my hometown.
I did. Well, you know what? I have a lot of friends and family in this area, and that's why Big Daddy's here. Like I said, the people down, you know where you're at, all my boys. I'll be going there afterwards. We'll be hanging out. We'll be having a good time. I expect a standing ovation when I come in, and to have a cocktail, non-alcoholic, of course, on the bar.
Of course. You don't
Because
drink.
Big Daddy, look at the abs. Look. Cameraman, pan down. Look. I got the abs going. Most abs I won recently. Most abs.
Most abs.
Most abs.
I think we did hear the phone light up.
The phones are lighting up. I don't know why they're not patching them in here. The phones are lighting up.
We got it. You know anybody by the name of Anthony?
Put him in. Put him through. I know all kinds of
anyway.
people. Put him through.
The Goombas.
You're live on Turnbuckle Talk.
Hello, who's this?
This is Turnbuckle Talk. Sorry.
You're live on Turnbuckle Talk with the Guardian of Chaos, young man.
And Hollywood J. Williams.
And Hollywood J. Williams and Dave the Sleeper.
Look at this guy over here.
Look at that face. Make onions cry.
Yeah, you betcha.
What do you got? You got a question?
Ah, I dialed the wrong number.
Hey, I appreciate you dialing Turnbuckle Talk with Big Daddy.
The wrong number.
The wrong number. You know what? He still got through on the air, though. They put the wrong call. Who is screening these calls here at NHTV? Every time I come to the state, there's a problem. Every time I'm here. Don't tell me what to do, Hollywood.
This man's blood pressure is rising. Can you not see that? So why do we need to take people with the wrong number? We don't need that.
There's a lot of educated people here.
0025 NHTV.
Turnbuckle Talk.
Turnbuckle Talk. Do I need to get my chalkboard out?
I think you might have to get your chalkboard out.
I don't know.
Spell it out to the people here in North Haven. Spell it out to the people here in Connecticut. You're going to have to spell it out.
I'm used to dealing with these unintelligent phone callers.
My head looks like it's a little smaller, huh?
I would say so.
I mean, they tend to make my blood pressure rise. They tend to mess up my mind, these callers, sometimes, you know? That's why I can't remember if you're a wrestler or a manager.
Hollywood, you've been in this business for a long time. You better remember something.
All right, we're going to go to a clip of, you guessed it, take a wild guess as to who this clip is of.
Of me, of course.
No,
David,
do not flatter yourself, David. And why don't you tell us a little bit about this clip?
Well, I'll talk over it. I'll talk through it.
Talk right through it.
I don't know if they can hear us or not hear us.
Tell us
Big
a little
Daddy
bit
doing the
about it.
push-ups. I can do them all day, all night. Look, a lot of independent
this over
stars,
there?
a bunch of ladies in there from the independent circuit, another jabroni. There's primetime Brian Lee
Brian Lee
from the
James.
Disciples. John Diamond from there, who's the Connecticut Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion. Primo Carnero, who's part of the FBI. King Kong Bundy. There's a whole bunch of independent stars. Big Daddy, Noodles Nixon. It's a whole bunch of stars. Look at the jack on that kid. Roughhouse Ralph Mosca, related to King Kong Angelo Mosca. There's the Big Daddy limo. Big Daddy behind the wheel, of course.
You're behind the wheel of your own limo?
Yes, there's John Diamond. I drive it. I don't trust anybody. I'm the designated driver.
I get you.
Roughhouse Ralph Mosca. He's related, like I said, King Kong Mosca. There is, I believe, that's Dula McGillicuddy, Tommy Dreamer, Bill Alfonso, Balls Mahoney, Sick Boy.
Sick Boy.
There's the Sandman. After this, there's Too Cold Scorpio, Bam Bam Bigelow, all local shows, all from the Northeast that Big Daddy's put on or worked or did videos for, the whole 9 yards. After Bam Bam, I believe, is another jabroni from the NWA, Bullet Bob, somebody or other. There's Doink the Clown, Maniac Not with Psycho Sid, who's in the ECW right now. This is all part of Big Daddy's promotional video. A little Rough House here with Rough House Ralph Mosca, Tony DeVito, John Diamond in the locker room, Gamma Singh. He's an independent pro wrestling champion right now. There's John Diamond. Look at the jack on his kid. Look at the jack on that kid.
Who's that with John Diamond?
I believe that is Valentino, whatever the hell his name is. There's John Diamond. Vinny Valentino or something.
Vinny Valentino.
From the FBI, Primo Carnero the third, some jabroni.
Yeah.
Big Dog Marino, Big Daddy, Noodles Nixon, kicking the cameraman's butt, and that's what I'm going to do here.
Why do they call him Noodles?
To tell you the truth, I don't know. I think he might have the big noodle. I don't know. Ray Odyssey. A whole bunch of independent stars. here on NHTV.
I would definitely love to get some of these people on this show.
Well, I'm
Definitely.
sure, Hollywood, that you have a lot of connections. You know a lot of people, I'm sure. Big Daddy going into other studios. Big Daddy back in the day. Look at the hair on Big Daddy. Rogate's got nothing on me.
You look better than Sting there.
Come on, I'm looking pretty good there with the face paint. This
You
is
look
back
much
from
better than
1993. Look at that. The full beard, the nice hair. Look at Big Daddy with the jack right there. With the Annihilation Crew. Mike Lawler and the Punisher. Independent stars. Big Daddy in a battle royal. There's Chris Candido, Sonny's old lady, Jenna Jameson. All you guys know who she is.
Jenna Jameson. Oh, no, never heard of her. Never heard of her, yeah.
There's Taz, who is the ECW heavyweight champion.
Taz
right
started
now.
his career out.
The mercenary from the NWA, Joel Davis. Jim Cornette hitting Joel Davis. Here's a local guy, Ron Zombie, you were talking about.
Course.
Here's Big Daddy getting whacked with a chair, but it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt at all. Joel Davis, Ralphie G, Noodles Nixon. Here's some little kid doing a DX thing, 2 years old. Oh my God, not bad. Oh, hey, they threw a little bit of personal information off on that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
And that
we don't
video
need
right
to know
there-
your friends' phone numbers. no.
Exactly. That's a video of myself and a bunch of promotional stars all over the Northeast that we did shows together. I put it in a little package, and that's all over the country right now. From the World Wrestling Federation to Memphis Power Pro to the old AWA to the NWA New England and everybody in between.
We got a call from Pete. Now, I wonder who this might be. You live on the air.
What's going on, Hollywood?
Not too much.
Hey, Big Daddy, I got a question for you.
How you doing, Pete? What can I do for you?
I want to know what's going on in WCW with the Horsemen.
Well, you know what? I'm glad you got out to a legitimate question. I can see we have an educated caller.
Definitely.
I like the whole Horseman angle. I heard Mongo might be leaving and coming to the WWF to chase his wife, Deborah, if they're still married. I think Jeff Jarrett's taking over that position.
I did hear Mongo might be going in
But you know what? With Malenko and Chris Benoit, who all of a sudden is jacked like you wouldn't believe. He looks like a miniature Scott Steiner. I like the Horseman angle. They're feuding with the NWO. It's a good gimmick. Ric Flair's still the man. There's still a draw. They got some new guys in there, some new blood, and they're a force to be reckoned with in WCW, I believe. What do you feel?
What do you feel, David?
I agree with you, Big Daddy.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I also want to know if Mongo leaves, who do you think they'll get to replace him?
Well, you know what? If Mongo leaves, I don't know if they're going to get anybody else to take his place. They'll have Malenko, Benoit, Ric Flair, maybe Arn will come out of retirement. I don't know what's
I don't
wrong
think
with
Arn
his neck.
Anderson will ever come
You know
back.
what? They're making more out of that injury than what there really is. Believe me when I tell you.
You think so?
If Mongo leaves, I like him as an addition. He's a Super Bowl champion. I mean, I don't know if they want him. And if he leaves, I don't know who they would get. I don't know. There's been Hennig and Wyndham and Luger in the past. Maybe Luger.
Kurt Hennig, I understand.
Maybe
is older.
Hennig, since he got beat up on the tarmac last night. Maybe Hennig will join him if Mongo leaves. But that's an interesting question. Look for the Horsemen to dominate for a little while.
Definitely.
All right, Big Daddy, thanks.
Thank you.
No
Thank you
problem.
for your patronage. Thank you for your call.
I can't see Mongo going NWO, though.
No, I see Mongo maybe going to the WWF. If you had Deborah McMichael as your wife, where would you be
Or
right
ex-wife.
now? Ex-wife. Where would you be right now? She got legs that go up to her neck.
WWF.
That's where I'd be headed if she was mine.
Definitely. 234-0025. Now, talking about the independent scene, you mentioned you ran off all these names, CPW, RPW, LPJ, this one, that
A, B,
one.
C, D, E, F, G, hooked on phonics. Right. What's your point?
What is your favorite out of all these?
My favorite, I don't know, to tell you the truth, Hollywood, I don't know if I have a favorite, because Big Daddy can be booked by anyone. I'll work for anyone. I have no loyalty unless you're with me and you show me that you have loyalty and common respect. Because if you don't, I'll work for anybody. A payday's a payday. If you're a jabroni organization, you don't give me my proper respect for being around, then, or I hear you don't treat other veterans or people the same way, I won't work for your organization.
Your favorites are the ones that give you respect. And the
My
ones that
favorite
pay.
are the ones that pay me and my boys. That's my favorite.
We do have a phone call to get.